First, if I can start with Saturday.
Yeah.
Such a long wait to finally get that win again. That must have been such a relief for you guys.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was a bit of confusion in the change rooms after the game. We weren't really sure what to do with ourselves. Getting the 3 points, it was huge in the scheme of things. We wanted to build on the performance that we had and the result against Lincoln. You see the next game and it's away at Forest Green, who've had a fantastic season and a very difficult, place to go and play. And we had a game plan. The manager, laid out exactly what he wanted from us, and luckily, we stuck to it, and it was the right thing, and we got the 3 points.
Did you get a feeling of the tides turning a little bit? Maybe since deadline day, a couple of good names coming in, and then since then the results have picked up a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, there's a different feeling around the place. We know there's still going to be some bad performances in there. There's still going to be results that we think we should get and we don't. So we can't get comfortable or relax about the situation. We've still got a real dogfight on our hands, and it's still going to take a lot of effort between now and the end of the season to make sure that we're safe.
Sorry to repeat anything that's maybe been asked before. How does this compare to other kind of relegation scraps that you've been in before in your career?
Yeah, I mean, although we're in a real negative position, I do feel positive about it, so I do feel confident. I think sometimes you've been in relegation fights when you're really questioning whether you're going to do it. I don't actually feel like that. I feel really, really sure that everything's going to be fine come the last game of the season. We just keep fighting towards that, and I think the rest of the lads, like you say, the players that have come in, the way we've strengthened, sort of backs that up. And the lads that have come into a dressing room where they've not actually been involved in all that disappointment and negative. They've come into it fresh, which has brought it out of the lads that have already been here and had a tough season so far. So I think we've got a good group now, and we're looking to push on. You
mentioned some of the names that came in, and winning Michael Doyle, one of those. I mean, promotion last year, promotion the year before that. Yeah. Does it add a lot then to have someone in there who has just been so used to winning over the last 2 years?
That's it, yeah. Who drives his whole career has been driven on getting the best out of the people around him, and working hard, and he's, like I say, he's been a winner. He's not used to being in a losing dressing room. So hopefully he won't have to be in one between now and the end of the season. But we'll look at it. He drives people around him. He demands off people, and I think when you've got people like that, him and Jim, the sparking enthusiasm from other people around him, and they're really driving on, and the lads are reacting to it in a positive way. Not just getting the ump if you get shouted at. They're actually responding to it well, and it's getting better out of people, and we're getting better as a group.
Mansfield come here, they're in fine form themselves. Do you ever fear a side coming here who maybe, once you finally got off a bit of a rut, and then a side in such good form come here, is that something that you fear, or do you embrace the challenge a little bit?
We embrace it at the minute. We're desperate for another game. That's kind of where we're at, and we haven't felt like that all season. So we're really looking forward to the challenge, and I think all the pressures are on them really. They're fighting for that top promotion spots, and I've had a fantastic season. We know about how strong they are now, what a good side they are. But I'm sure they'll be thinking, it's probably a different animal than they were expecting probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it might change their preparations, but we go into it looking to get the result.
Someone who Notts fans will know well, George Grant, he's going to be here again on Saturday. Is he someone that can really put on a show for them?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. We know what he's about. Obviously, a fantastic player, great lad. And I wish him all the best, but he can do one on Saturday. He can relax on Saturday and not be sticking any of them free kicks in or anything like that. We like I say, we'll look at them. We know about the threats, and they've got plenty of them. We'll look to nullify them and then see where we can expose their weaknesses.
Personally, do you prefer it when you've got something to aim for? Maybe your back's up against the wall, you've got something to scrap for.
I enjoy the pressure. Yeah. I'm still playing now because I enjoy the atmosphere, and I enjoy the pressure of football, of league football. So personally, it's good because we've got players around that are fighting for your position. So you're looking over your shoulder and you're wanting to improve and making sure you can't relax on what you're doing. And then as a group, we know what it's going to take between now and the end of the season to stay up. So it's a good atmosphere at the minute, and something that I think any player should relish and enjoy.
Atmosphere should be pretty good as well on Saturday. What impact do you think the fans can have on the full-time result?
Massive. They would do a huge against Lincoln. Took great numbers down to Forest Green, and they were fantastic down there and never stopped singing, and I think thoroughly enjoyed the day out. So they can be the same on Saturday. There'll be a strong Mansfield following as well. like Lincoln brought. But yeah, we just need to do what we've been doing for the last 2 games on the pitch, and if we do that, that'll spark it from the crowd, and they'll really get behind us like they always do.